Hey, what's up, you guys? It's DJMama here, and I'm gonna be honest with you. During the times between September and December of 2021, I was playing in-person Yu-Gi-Oh! Sad to say, and I'm sorry that my voice is kind of crass or off, but this is what I've been doing. And here's one of the two decks I played, and then I have a third one. If you want to find out what that is, probably going to play that one a little more in 2022, but yeah, here's one of the decks I've been playing, and it's been Magikey's. I've enjoyed this deck. I blame specifically Joseph Rothschild, aka MBT. This man pilled me on this deck. I watched the video and I thought it was funny, a fun ritual deck I can play. So we're just gonna go off with it. It's pretty much MBT's list, but maybe slight tweaking now that I played it for about maybe 2 months. 2-3 months in locals and in friendlies. So obviously starting off with 3 Magikey Bottles Buster, the Magikey Musket or whatever, Magikey Mech Musket Bottle Buster. Clavkus got a gun. So yeah, we play 3 of them. Gotta move them down a little bit, sorry, you don't see them. So 3 of the Bottles Buster, basically on ritual summon, he will get a search for any Magikey card, and that's really good. And he's a level 4 ritual tuner. I play Cerebus in this deck. We used to play the Mag Mortar, but he just doesn't do enough. He's just big and maybe gets a monster negate. Maybe. Once per turn anyway. He does something on destruction, which is kind of nice, but other than that, he's just very big. So we don't really play him anymore. Didn't really like seeing him that much, so we play Cerebus because we don't want our combo impermed. Also, it's technically searchable in the deck with all our preps. Next up, 3 Clavkus, the normal monster of 3. Yeah, you play 3 Clavkus because you got to. He's very searchable, dumpable, and you can start a big combo with him, which we'll probably go over. By the way, this is also only main and extra deck. I'm not showing off the side deck today. 3 Mofteo, great card they got in Bode. The Bode support is basically just 3 Mofteo. Basically, it's so good. Normal summon, you can reveal him. He gives you an extra normal summon of a Magikey monster as long as you have another Magikey on board. And then while on normal summon, he retrieves a normal monster and specs it in defense. Sounds broken, but he can only be used for a XC and a Synchro for a Magikey monster. Magikey extra deck monster, obviously. But you can just link him away, which is nice. Next up, 3 Angel Trumpeter. He's kind of good because he's a tuner. I'm running the Rescue Cat package, and summoning 3 Trumpeter is probably the best thing you can do with 3 Rabbit. Next up, the one-ofs. 01 and Coltwing. The one-ofs you want to see because it is a Hulk Auroradon combo, so you got to play these 2. Even though you never want to see this in hand. You don't want to see him in hand, but you definitely don't want to see Coltwing in hand. You can summon L01 with Hulk from hand, but it sucks. Of course, the 3 starters, the 3 Rescue Rabbit. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. It's kind of rough out here. So, yeah, we play 3 Rescue Rabbit because we play 3 Trumpeter. That's all we gotta say. And next, the Gamma package. So psy-frame Gear Gamma and the Driver. Why are they all to the left? So I'm gonna try and play some more over here. So yeah, Gamma and Driver. It's just to protect Rabbit. That's basically it. Also a very good hand trap. Next up, the spells. That's it for the monster count. So we have 3 World, probably the best card in the entire archetype. The field spell is amazing. On activation, will get you a search for a Magikey monster, and then it will this next effect will activate to search Maftia, which is the ritual and fusion spell, which is basically more the ritual spell. And then it will cycle a card from your hand to the bottom of the deck. So if you drew one of your one-ofs, like Driver, Coltwing, or L1, you have basically all this to go off of. So you can just put them back with World. Gotta do what you gotta do. 2 Maftia. You recycle these really well. You don't need to replay 3. And it's basically fine at that. double pre-prep, or not pre-prep. You don't play pre-prep in this game or in this deck, because there's no real ritual spell for Magikeys. It's not, can't really search with no real ritual spell because there's no little sign at the bottom that says, or the side here, that's not the ritual. So yeah, so pre-prep to search basically Bottles Buster and Cerebus. 2 advanced ritual art. You gotta, since you're using normal monsters, you gotta do it. And since the Bottles Buster is level 4, really easy to go into. And then one-ofs, we have Unexpected Die, Called by the Grave, Terraforming, and the lovely Instant Fusion. Hold on. Make sure they all fit. Yeah. Terraforming, you gotta find the field spell. Instant Fusion, your combos become really good if you draw this card. Called by the Grave, you need to see it if you don't want to be interrupted sometimes. Why did I put this in there? I guess there's an extra space. Scapegoat, you could do this on end phase and use them as a ritual fodder for Bottles Buster or something else, but I don't think you should. I don't think this is good. I should have probably taken this out, but I'll just put it in because nostalgic. Next 3 Imperm. Hand traps, you gotta play them. You gotta play them. That's my hand trap of choice, Gamma and Imperm. And the last card, the Magikey Unlocking, because another search target for Bottles Buster is nice, and it's a decent counter trap. So that's the main deck. On to the extra. So our only instant fusion target, Enchantabolus. Another level 4 tuner, makes real good things. Going to Baparthu. It's actually pretty decent, but you do need to play normal monsters for it, and that's our fusion and extra, or an XYZ plays. Of course, since this is the Halka Online, play Link Spider. Hulk, don't ask how his Hulk is damaged, don't worry about it. The other Hulk, that looks better. And Aurodon. I don't know what, I've been testing out playing 2 Hulk. I'm still testing this deck. Not that confident in it, but 2 Hulk seems about right. Because if you can make Hulk, you can go off. So, yeah. I would play 2 Aurodon, but I don't have one I have 2 at the moment. You just have the 1. So, our Synchro 8 package, we have Boral Savage, Dragite. You can make Synchro 8s out the ass in this deck. If you're in a grind, first turn play is always Savage, and then if it actually goes into a grind, you can make Dragite next, and then psy-frame later Mega. And then the most disappointing one, Transform. He's just basically, you can go into it's Moth Tail. You play it because of Moth Tail, basically, because he makes only Magikey synchros. So my 8 package will put probably a little too big, but it's fine. Clearwing Fast, decent 7. We can go into Desert Locust. When people don't know about my deck, I think they just Ash the Hulk or Imperm or Veiler the Hulk. So sometimes going to Desert Locust is kind of fine. So that's that. And then the Synchro 4 package, Quandax, and double Arclight. Going on Arclight, very good. If you don't have Instant Fusion, you usually usually end on, I think, Clearwing, Boral Savage with 2 negates, and Aurodon, obviously. So you usually end on these two plus Aurodon. But if you have Instant Fusion, you can end on Arclight and then Savage, Clearwing, and Aurodon. That's basically all I know from the combo lines. So yeah, that's Magikeys. Not really. It's kind of fun deck, but it's just kind of alright at the moment. It's gotten me, I think, 1-3 at most locals, maybe a 2-2 here or there, but other than that, this deck is just it's just alright. There's probably more experimentation I can do with the deck, like the World Chalice, the World Chalice cards I can put in. But yeah, sorry you had to see that Scapegoat. I think it was supposed to be the other Unexpected Die, but I think I only have the 1 at the moment. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this Magikey deck profile. Hopefully you'll look at my other deck profiles for Herald and Cyber Dragon. So see you guys next time. Bye!